On the Decatur Sports Network, it's time for Eagles football.
Ross throws it toward the end zone. It's caught short of the goal line by Landon Phelps with 8 seconds left.
Eagles football is on the air.
Antoine to the left. Now Nate's going to motion out of the backfield. There's a snap. Ross rolls right. Pass complete. It's a touchdown to Nate Palmer. And with 4 seconds, the Eagles take the lead.
Tonight's broadcast of the Decatur Eagles is presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, the premier landscape and irrigation company in the region.
Do you believe in Wise County miracles? I do.
Now let's send you to the stadium with the voice of the Decatur Eagles, Pat Wadlington.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Decatur Eagle football, coming to you tonight from Herman Clark Stadium in South Fort Worth. I'm Pat Wadlington, bringing you the action tonight alongside with Justin, the loudmouth, Justin Reagan. I mean, I don't know how many complaints I had last week that you were just so loud.
You know, I try to keep it calm while we're in this booth. It gets a little excited.
Tonight, Decatur 3-0 in district, facing off against the Western Hills Cougars, who are 1-1 in district. As I look toward the east at one of the most beautiful, full, orange, gigantic basketball-looking moons rising over the trees over the visitors' side. So we got plenty to come on your Decatur Eagle pregame show tonight. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. And Justin will talk to us a little bit about Western Hills. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing?
I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications, and policy terms may vary by situation.
The law firm of...
Welcome back to the Decatur Eagle pregame show. Pat Wadlington here at Clark Field in Fort Worth. Time for our Opponent Scout segment. Justin, what do you got on the Western Hills Cougars?
Yes. So Western Hills head coach. I'm having trouble with this name through the day. So it's Blake Moylan. Okay. So the Cougars coming to tonight's game. As you mentioned, they're 1-5 overall record, 1-1 in district play. Started the season 0-4, losing to Northside, Crum, Hillcrest, and Community by an average of about 23 points. Started district play with a loss to Eastern Hills, 32-22, but was able to secure their first win of the season, 39-14. This name may sound familiar, against Diamond Hill Jarvis, last week's opponent. So they come in tonight, though, coming off a bye week, so they should be very well rested. But that's kind of that's our scout for tonight.
Well, sitting up here in nice facility here at Clark Field. I think as we were walking in, it was built in 1970, but this press box is spacious. It's nice, and we were up here looking at the Cougars on the hoof, and they've got quite a bit of size, and they don't look like a 1-5 football team on the hoof. That's for sure.
No, I'll say probably over the opponents the last couple of weeks, you can see a difference. Just looking at them on the field during pregame, just seeing a difference about how they're composing themselves, how they got warmed up, how they were out here early.
They were actually warming up.
That's a good start. That's a good start compared to some of the other ones that we've seen here lately.
You want to let our listeners know who we're glad is not still at Western Hills High School?
Yeah. So a little fun fact as we came through here: NFL Hall of Famer, TCU legend LaDainian Tomlinson is an alumni here at Western Hills High School. So before becoming a Horned Frog and a Charger and a Jet, he was a Cougar.
Wow.
I'm definitely glad he's not here tonight.
Me too.
I wouldn't mind him being here.
In the booth with us
glad
would be great.
I'm glad he's not on the field.
If the size of the run-through helmets are any indication as to how the game's going to go, I think the Eagles have got it. I mean, our helmet. Their helmet compared to ours looks like one of those little plastic NFL helmets that you used to collect,
Yeah.
So
I just bought my kid an advent calendar that shows all these little helmets, and I'm wondering if it's not the same size.
Well, let's take a quick break. There's more to come on your pregame show. We'll have weather and field conditions and the Decatur injury report when we return.
Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong.
They didn't get all the air to it.
Welcome back to the Decatur Eagle pregame show live tonight, Thursday night action from where were we at? Herman Clark Stadium in Fort Worth. And let's throw it down to midfield to sideline Sammy, who's not on the sideline. He's at midfield. What's the weather like down there?
Well, I tell you what, it is a beautiful night here at Herman E. Clark Stadium here in South Fort Worth. I'm standing on a very beautiful field also. This Texas logo that says FWISD right across. I'm standing in Vernon, Texas, my hometown, right here in the middle of it. But it kind of reminds me a lot of Wichita Falls Memorial Stadium, both the views of the sidelines and the field layout itself. That's what I'm kind of getting. And they were both built around the same time, I believe. But we're looking at about 64 degrees right now with a nice easy breeze from the southeast. And it's going to get down, and here in about an hour we'll be fighting for about 58 degrees, but it's going to be the best night of football that we've had all year.
It is football weather, that is for sure. On the injury front, Decatur, did the injury to Cavazos happen in the game last week, in practice this week? Yeah, Rylan Cavazos is in a boot. If you'll recall, Cade Forrest was injured on a big hit across the middle last week against Diamond Hill Jarvis. Sat out. We were a little concerned that he was going to be out, but he's in uniform, suited up. So as far as I know, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, the only Decatur Eagle that's going to be out from injury that played last week is Cavazos. Is that correct?
That's correct. And I think the only other one that we do have out is 31 Colton Brazil.
Oh yeah.
He's still on the mend, but he didn't play last week.
Well, I see the Eagles coming out of the locker room headed toward the run-through helmet. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll go over some more games that are on tap, not necessarily tonight, but this weekend. There's more to come on your pregame show right after this.
We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit BisonCreekHomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Injuries happen and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40 plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast track to x-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care.
Welcome back to your Decatur Eagle pregame show. It's time now to talk a little bit about other games on tap this weekend, lined up in our district, and the top 10 teams in 4A. Justin, what do you got?
Yeah, so obviously we're here, Decatur versus Western Hills. Other games in our district, Diamond Hill Jarvis will be against Springtown.
That's on Saturday, isn't it?
That's on Saturday morning, I believe. Eastern Hills will be against Fort Worth Southwest, and Carter Riverside is open this week. Looking at the top 10, so Salina is open at number 1. Number 2, Austin LBJ is against Austin Achieve. Number 3, Alvarado is against Lake Worth. Number 4, Stephenville is against Marble Falls. Number 5, El Campo is against Floresville. Number 6, Kilgore is against Lindale. Number 7, San Antonio Davenport has Somerset. Number 8, Lampasas is against Burnett. Number 9, Sulphur Springs is against Paris. And Frisco Panther Creek is at 10, and they are against Lake Dallas.
Well, I see the captains of the Decatur side are standing at the 50 as we wait for the Cougars to run out of their helmet here on the near side. Officials for tonight's ball game, I've got on my phone, thanks to the one and only sideline Sammy. Your referee, Tony Mobley. Your umpire, Tad Wynn. Your H lineman, the one and only Brent Parker. Breckenridge and Decatur. Line judge, Dylan Mobley. Field judge, Greg Mueller. Side judge, Dominic Anaya. And your back judge, Donald Robertson. Captains for Western Hills, number 12, Caillou Wilson. Number 9, Bryson Foster. Number 30, Stefan Holman. And number 2, I don't have a number 2. Well, number 0. We'll just go with that. For Decatur, it's Jed Ross, Michael Trammell, Ray Martinich, and Lane Heston. Let's go down on the field to Sammy for your coin toss.
Introduce yourselves. Yeah. I like this guy already.
Zero test.
Guys, take a deep breath. This is just football, right? Yes, sir. We're going to flip it. You guys drove the furthest, so you get to call it. What do you call it?
Tails.
It is tails. So you won the toss. What would you like to do? You want the ball. Which way would you like to kick?
Decatur has won the toss and has elected to receive from the north.
All right. Well, let's take a break. I'm sure we're going to have the national anthem here when we return. We'll start your first quarter, have your Parker Properties kickoff coming up.
800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing? I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications, and policy terms may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented to you by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. As we get ready to start a Rosenbaum Dental first quarter, Decatur going to receive this opening kickoff in the northern end zone of Herman E. Clark Field. Eagles in their blue pants with white stripes and white socks. I guess you'd call them socks or stripes or pants, or what do you call those? Tights. Thank you. I'm just looking at Sam Cannon here. Nobody else has the tights on. Yeah. White jerseys with blue numbers, white helmets with the traditional D logo, and blue stripes down the middle with your white face masks. As Western Hills looks to each official on the sideline, and your Parker Properties kickoff is an onside And it's recovered by Western Hills right at the 50. I think it was a little early. A little inside the 10-yard required length of field for the kicking team to be able to touch it.
Yeah, I don't think they went 10 yards. It looks like they're marking it at the 49.
It'll be a Decatur ball at the 40 at the Western Hills 49. Yeah, it wasn't by much though.
No. That's interesting too. Their quarterback's the one that actually recovered that. Number 12.
Caillou. Starting offense for Decatur, quarterback Jed Ross. Your tailback will be Jake Milligan. Your X-receiver Carter Riggins. Y, Caden Forrest. Your Z, Chase Berg. I'll get to the rest of the offense after this first down play. Eagles 1st and 10 to start this ball game off at the Western Hills 49. Now we've got some officiating issues.
I don't think we were set yet. Looks like the back judge.
It's got to be Brent Parker's fault. We'll say that. Ross in a shotgun. He'll send Graham in motion here to the near side. There's a snap. Quick pass complete to Berg on the flats on the near side. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 41. Well, they'll mark him at the 44. Gain of about 5 for the Eagles on the first play.
Yeah, it was good to see Caden Forrest, like we talked about with the injury, back in there, lead blocking there for Chase.
A short week, too. Two-back set now for Decatur on 2nd and 5. Now Graham will motion out of the backfield. It's a screen pass to Milligan. Trying to get the corner on the far side. Can't do it. Gets all the way to the 40. He'll be about 1 yard shy of the line to gain. It'll be 3rd and short for Decatur.
Yeah, that was a great run there by Jake after the catch. He kind of looked like he was going to be 3 or 4 yards short. Ended up getting really close here.
Pistol formation on 3rd and 1. Motion by Decatur. And it looks like they're going to have to back up 5. That was Milligan and Abram Graham both, I think, moved a little bit. So a 3rd and 1 turns into a 3rd and 6. Just underway here at Herman E. Clark Stadium in Fort Worth. 11:30 left in your Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. No score. Two receivers right, one to the left, and a two-back set for Ross. Snap is back. Ross looks to throw it. It's a screen pass in the middle to Forrest. He's got it. He's got plenty of room. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20, 15, 10. And Caden Forrest, welcome back from the 46-yard line. A touchdown for Decatur to start this one off right.
Yeah, I always like to talk about the blocking up front, but there really wasn't any blocking up front because there was nobody from either team in front of him.
Well-designed play, and our first McLaughlin Supply touchdown of the night gives Decatur a quick 6-0 lead. El Dape with your Decatur Tire extra point. Watson with the hold, grabs it off the ground, makes a nice recovery there. And the Decatur Tire extra point is good. And it's 7-0 Decatur on your James Wood scoreboard. We'll be back with more after this.
Established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit BisonCreekHomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. As the Eagles take an early lead here, 7-0 over Western Hills. Are you gathering your information over there, Justin?
I do. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
Teresa made her scoring summary. How's that?
Yes,
Bring it on.
We started on Western Hills' 49-yard line. Took us 3 plays, totaling 49 yards. Just under a minute, 57 seconds here. It was Ross to Forrest for 44 yards and a touchdown.
And your Parker Properties kick is caught at the 10 and brought out all the way to the 29-yard line. That's as far as that Cougar will get. Let's see it get a number on the return man.
It's Caillou Wilson.
That's their, who we think is their quarterback, also returning kicks. Caillou Wilson. We had quite a discussion about how to pronounce his name. It's spelled K-Y-U. now he's not going to be the quarterback.
I do believe their starting quarterback tonight's going to be 5, Rodney Hill.
Rodney Hill. E.J. Jones, your running back. Well, that sounds like a running back, doesn't
Sure
it?
does. Sure does.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation for the Cougars. Handoff to Jones. Breaks through the line of scrimmage, and Michael Trammell gobbles him up after about a yard. Gets across the 25, out to the 27.
Yeah, that was a great fill by the linebackers. He had about 1 hole to go through, and we were standing in it.
Starting secondary for the Eagles, Sam Cannon and Kason Cooper at corner. Your safeties, Jace Watson and Gage Terrell. 2nd and 8 for the Cougars. Your snap, they'll hand it to Jones again, trying to get the corner on the near side, and he can't do it. Keaton Good brought him down for maybe a loss of 1. Great way to just extend that play toward the sideline and make the tackle.
Yeah, the up front there for Western Hills did a good job. Looked like they were blocking zone left. Really drug that play out, so he did a great job. He's about the only guy out there to make that play.
So 3rd and long for Western Hills. Their first possession of the ball game, they trailed Decatur 7-0. Across the defensive front for the Eagles, Wiley Stone, Wyatt Nixon, Ray Martinich. 3rd down 9. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. There's your snap. Quarterback's going to tuck it and try to run. And it's Keaton Good again. Keaton Good and Lane Heston bring him down at the 27 for a gain of 1, and it's going to be a punting situation for Western Hills.
Yeah, great job there by Good. He created the pressure in the backfield. Quarterback flushed out. He continued to work hard and made that tackle from behind.
2 really good plays in a row by number 20. Caden Forrest, your Eagle return man, stands at the Decatur 43. It looks like, is Caillou also the punter? I can't read his jersey there.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to be doing quite a bit for these guys tonight.
I think that's number 13, actually.
Okay. He's a left.
No, it is 12.
Kicker.
It is 12. The lefty.
Hits at the 43, takes a Western Hills bounce inside the Decatur 35, and it'll be marked at the 33-yard line, which is where the Eagles will start their 2nd drive of the night. 7-0 on your James Wood scoreboard if you're just joining us. Eagles scoring on a long middle screen pass to Caden Forrest. Starting offensive line for the Eagles, left tackle Caden Merritt, left guard J.J. Donahue, your center Joseph Finley, right guard Shane El Segway, and your right tackle Saul Maldonado. Shotgun formation for Ross. Play fake, pass over the middle, looking for Berg. That was a little behind him. Thought that defensive back had a little piece of his jersey too there. Falls incomplete. And 2nd and 10 Decatur.
Yeah, Western Hills, Jed did a good job there getting the ball away as they created a lot of pressure right there in his face.
That took a pretty good hit. Now I've got some whistles here on the field.
Looks like we might have the ball misspotted.
By about a foot. But how do you do that on an incomplete
I didn't have a problem with it where they marked it.
2nd and 10 Eagles. Ross looks to throw it. Toward the far side, it's complete to Forrest. And he's across midfield all the way to the Cougar 44. Well, there wasn't a Cougar anywhere near him.
No, he's been running pretty free, and he's someone to keep an eye on tonight too, coming off that rib injury.
Yeah, he looks like he's got something to prove, doesn't he?
He sure does.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles from the Cougar 44-yard line. Snap is back. Ross looks to throw it again. Deep over the middle, and it's our man again, Caden Forrest, inside the 25, inside the 20, and the 15, and he's out of bounds at the 12. Another Christian Heston first down, and the Eagles in the quick car red zone at the 12.
It almost feels like Western Hills got an injury report that 10 wasn't playing for us tonight.
Exactly.
Because I don't think anybody's covered him yet.
So 1st and 10 Decatur, 2-back set. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Play fake. Pass on the far side, looking for Milligan. Hit him in the hands and dropped straight out. 2nd down and 10 Eagles. That would have been an easy touchdown.
Yeah, not much to say there. Good ball thrown. Good route.
I think he turned a little bit weird. I don't know whether he was a little bit late looking at it or what, but On 2nd and 10, straightaway handoff to Milligan. Works his way inside the 10 down to the 6-yard line. That'll be short of a first down by about 3 yards.
That's a good tough run inside. We've been doing a lot of passing, a lot of stuff outside with the swing passes and such. So good tough run.
They'll call it 3rd and 4 on the scoreboard. And Milligan in the backfield to the left of Ross. Now Forrest will come in motion. Quick pitch to Milligan on the far side. He turns it up and he's across the goal line for another Decatur score.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of like we mentioned before, Western Hills has a lot of size up front. It almost looks like some of this game plan is to get away from some of that size and see if they can hang with some of the speed.
Well, that big number, is Alvin Wilson, their defensive tackle here on the side with a lot of his T-shirt showing? You could camp out in that thing, I think. Well, we've got flags on the field. Aldape's Decatur Tire extra point is good. I think it's offside Cougars. And Decatur will decline the penalty, and the score goes to 14-0 Decatur with 7:21 left in your Rosenbaum Dental first period. We'll be back right after this.
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, where the Eagles have a 14-0 lead over Western Hills. About midway through our first period here. Justin, whenever you're ready with your Teresa Mater scoring summary, you let me know. Your Parker Properties kickoff is away. This one's to the far side, fielded at the 10-yard line. Brought out across the 20, across the 25. It breaks into the open field, across the 50, inside the 40, being caught by Decatur inside the Decatur 20-yard line. Who was that? That was Milligan. No doubt about it, he was going to catch it, but I didn't get a number on the return man. Number 2, Michael Williams. And Western Hills in business inside the red zone at the Decatur. Let's see where they mark it. 16.
We'll go real quick with the recap here. So 14-0 Decatur right now. We started on that Diamond Hill 33. 3 plays to go, 33 yards, minute 46, 2-yard touchdown run for Jake Milligan.
Thanks to Teresa Mater for the scoring summary. Go ahead.
Also some great hustle there by Jake Milligan. He's the one that chased him down and made the tackle.
Absolutely. So 1st and 10 Western Hills. Hill at quarterback. Takes the snap, hands it off to Jones. Jones inside the 15, breaks around the edge, inside the 10, and he's pushed out of bounds maybe at the 1. So Western Hills in business. That's a nice run by E.J. Jones.
Yeah, I feel like we had a couple missed tackles there. A lot of tackling seemed like it was high there, and he was able to roll off and get outside. Almost got in the end zone.
So I was having a discussion with the Stephenville broadcast guys today, and they wanted to know if we could get through our district without being scored on. I think we're at peril right now of that feat.
There definitely is a line drawn in the goal line right there.
Western Hills 1st and goal from the Decatur 1. Straightaway handoff to Jones, and he stopped short of the goal line. Looks like by about a half a yard.
We are still alive. We are still alive.
Yeah. Well, we need a penalty. That's what we need. They'll mark it inside the 1. 2nd and goal, Western Hills. Now what are we doing here? Oh, they're getting a play in from their sideline. Rodney Hill, the quarterback. E.J. Jones stands to his right. Wing back on the left side for the Cougars. There's your snap. Handoff Jones. He's met at the line of scrimmage, and he stopped short again. No gain on the play, and Decatur indicating, was there a fumble? No. Somebody was, one person was indicating there was a fumble.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Decatur thinks they're going to throw it all here as we kind of pack the box there. Pretty much make them throw it to beat us.
So 3rd down and goal, Western Hills from the Decatur 2-foot line, 1-foot line. As I look to the east, and the beautiful full moon now has some cloud cover over it. Man, that's a sight to see right there. Definitely fall looking.
Yeah, it's distinct.
So we got a Trinity Realty timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. We'll be back with more Decatur Eagle football after this.
Care 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing? I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented to you by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, as Western Hills finds themselves with a 3rd and goal from the Decatur, basically 1-foot line. And it's Caillou Wilson at quarterback now. And he's going to keep it himself, trying to get around the left side. And Caillou Wilson is into the end zone for Western Hills, and the first points scored against the Eagles in district play this year.
Yeah, you knew coming out of that timeout there was going to be something tricky, something different than what they did. So they swap out the quarterback to the now famous number 12, Caillou Wilson. Run right up the middle.
Jonathan Riveros, the kicker for Western Hills. It's very low, but it does get across the crossbar by about 1.5 feet. And your score now 14-7 Decatur. 5:25 to go in your Rosenbaum Dental first period. We'll be back with more after this.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, where the Eagles with a 14-7 lead over Western Hills. And looks like the Cougars going to try another onside kick. That's how they started the ball game off. And this one's going to be short. It's caught by Good, and he's going to take it all the way. Keaton Good read that one like a book, picked it up on the first bounce, and took it into the south end zone. Wow. Now, wait a minute. What are we having these whistles for? Huh. I thought they were going to say somebody was offsides or something. But another McLaughlin Supply touchdown here in your first quarter to put Decatur on the scoreboard again. 20-7 your score with the Decatur Tire extra point upcoming.
I got a question. What?
Maybe I have an answer.
How do you mark the kickoff distance?
I would call it where he caught it. No, he was about the 45, I think.
Absolutely, it's from where he fields it.
Sideline Sammy on the Decatur Conference Center.
I'll tell you this, it's a lot easier when they kick it deep.
Yes.
And they run it back from the goal
Yeah,
line or the 10.
It doesn't look so abnormal. Your Decatur Tire extra point is good. And it's 21-0 on the James Wood scoreboard. Let's stay here. I was going to go down to our Decatur Conference Center sideline and see what's the sideline atmosphere down there, Sammy?
I'll tell you what, if there was anything that anybody that was down right before Keaton Good recovered that or took that onside kick to the house, everybody has lifted right back up. It's pretty awesome.
I wonder
the energy here on the sideline.
I wonder if Western Hills is going to be one of those schools that they're just going to onside kick it every time.
I did watch him in pregame, and he was working on that constantly during the entire pregame when he wasn't kicking extra points or PATs. He was just working on onside kicks in the end zone.
You know, that one was right in my point of view, coming right at me, and it did not have a chance to go 10 yards at all. I mean, it would have gone out of bounds about 6 yards from where he kicked it. Great job by Keaton to read it and just pick it off, and he could have walked into the end zone after he got to about the 30-yard line, that's for sure. So your Parker Properties kickoff coming up. El Dape boots it high, a little bit short this time. Caught at the 12, brought out to the 20, and out to the 25 will go Michael Williams, who took the last one down inside the Decatur 20, but not so on this return, as there's plenty of Eagles to swarm him around and bring him down. They'll mark it at the 26.
I have a scoring drive recap if you'd like to hear that.
I stole your thunder, I think.
Well, you know what? I'll give you two. And I've been doing this for a week and about a quarter now, and I was kind of upset that I was about to give Western Hills, the scoring summary.
Again? Oh, you were going to do that one for them?
I was going to try.
1st and 10, Western Hills from their own 26. Hill passes complete here on the near side. Now fumbled, and it looks like Decatur has it. I think that's number 76 Wyatt Nix with the recovery, if they do say it was a complete pass. I thought it was. Bobbled there for a second and then recovered, and it is a fumble, and Decatur will take over here at the Western Hills 20, looks like the 24, maybe the 23.
Yeah, I think you're right, 24-yard line.
So the Eagles in business again. Still 5 minutes to go here in your Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. Decatur already out to a 21-7 lead. Two-back set for the Eagles. Milligan and Graham, they'll hand it to Milligan, trying to get a corner on the near side. He breaks through the line, inside the 10. Nice acceleration by Milligan. He's down to the 6, and the Eagles with a Christian Heston first down are in the quick car red zone again.
That was a great block by Abram to kind of seal the inside there as he came around the end of the line of scrimmage. And then Chase Berg outside, sealing the outside. Gave Jake a perfect little lane to run through.
He had a spot to use his speed, that's for sure. Two-back set again for the Eagles. This time they'll give it to Graham. No, it is Graham, and he's into the end zone for a 6-yard touchdown.
The offensive line doesn't get a lot of love, but I'll tell you this. We took their entire D-line into the end zone there with Abram. So, great job up front. We've been talking about the receivers blocking so well in space, but great job there by the O-line as a group.
So our fourth McLaughlin Supply touchdown of the first quarter, and also our fourth Decatur Tire extra point will bring your score to 28-7 Decatur. 4:21 left to go in your first quarter. We'll be back with more after this.
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. As Aldape boots the Parker Properties kickoff deep down to the 3-yard line this time. Brought out toward the 15, across the 20, a flag on the play. That's Caillou Wilson still on his feet and makes another Decatur tackler miss and brings it all the way out to the 28. Let's see what this flag's all about. That was Keaton Good. Finally wrapped up Wilson. He's got some moves.
He's slippery.
Yes, he is. Ran about 80 yards to make 8. Let's see what we've got here. Probably a block in the back or a hold, I'm guessing. Yep. That's going to be a hold against Western Hills.
I'll go ahead and do the Teresa Mater.
Bring it on.
Drive summary. So the last drive there, you know what, I'm going to go back a little bit. So 14-7, half-yard run by Caillou Wilson for Western Hills. Okay, we're walking off the penalty. Perfect. So
you got time. You got time.
Onside kick return by Keaton Good, 45 yards. Or I'm sorry, 45 yards to make it 21-7. And then the last drive started on Western Hills 26. 2 plays, 26 yards, 28 seconds, 6-yard run by Abram Graham. Make it 28-7.
Perfect. On 1st and 10, they'll hand it to Jones. He's across the 20 to the 21, short gain of 3. I like the way E.J. Jones runs the football. He may have some trouble behind that line against this defense tonight, but he looks like he's got some moxie.
Yeah, they seem like whether it was him or like on the touchdown you had Caillou Wilson, they definitely have some slipperiness to them.
Yeah, both
some
of those
shakes
guys.
to them for sure. You got to square them up, eyes through thighs, as they say at a young age.
So 2nd and 7, Western Hills, shotgun formation. They'll hand it to Jones again, and he's got nowhere to go. That was Keaton Good coming in from the backside, and he's got another tackle for loss. I tell you, offensively, it's been kind of the Caden Forrest show, and defensively, it's been the Keaton Good show for the Eagles. At least the first half of the first quarter was the Caden Forrest show.
Well, you know, and Keaton's also trying to take the special teams award for the night with his kick return.
That's true. Bryson Brown in, Bowden Portales at nose tackle. I'm trying to see who that far defensive end is.
That's Keaton Hatchell.
Yeah. So 3rd down and 8 for Western Hills. Out of a pistol formation, they'll hand it to Jones, and he's in trouble. And he's thrown for a deep loss. Was that Hatchell?
That was Hatchell.
It was number 50, wasn't it?
No, 55.
Okay. It was Hatchell, and he forced a fumble, and it squirted out. It hit one of our Eagles in the feet and kicked out of bounds.
But a big loss on the play to Western Hills, and that's going to bring up 4th down and about 14. Punting situation. Go ahead.
The 3rd down D line that comes in.
Fresh.
is
fresh legs.
It's not something I want to sit and stare at if I'm Western Hills' offense.
Brendan Garner, the punter for Western Hills, taking all the time in the world, letting some time run off the clock. We're still in the Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. That punt is high but short. It's going to hit at the 40, take a Western Hills bounce, but Forrest has it and brings it out inside the Western Hills 40. Well, they'll mark him down right at the 40-yard line, which is where the Eagle offense will take over, leading 28-7.
That was a pretty good tackle there by 28, Josh Oliver in space, because I feel like if he doesn't make that tackle, it's definitely a big play and it may be a touchdown.
Jamari Fletcher in the ball game. He split out wide with 2 other receivers to the left. Berg is split out here to the near side by himself. Abram Graham in the backfield with Ross. It's a pass complete to Fleck. No, that's Carter Riggins, and he's close to the line to gain, thrown down over the sticks, actually, and that's going to draw a flag.
Guys, I don't know if you noticed, Jamari Fletcher now 2 hands free.
He's got his cast off.
No, he's just cutting back just a little bit every time. So he said by first game of playoffs, he's completely stripped.
I got you. So with the penalty, I heard him say half the distance to the goal. I didn't know we were that far out. Well, it'll be right at about, they'll mark it at the 15 inside the quick car red zone for the Eagles. 1st and 10. Ball on the left hash. Quick pitch to Abram Graham around the left side. He works his way inside the 10, trying to work toward the sticks, a little bit short. But a nice gain by Abram.
You know, they talk about the jump cut. I don't know if I necessarily call it a jump cut, but
it's a hop cut.
he was hopping through air.
They'll call that a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 for Decatur. From the Western Hills 9-yard line. Pistol formation. 3 receivers tight to the right side. Hand off, Graham up the middle. He's got to Christian Heston first down inside the 5, and the Eagles will have it first down and goal, but we do have a flag. Looks like we may have motion on the Eagles. Is that block in the back or hold?
That's a holding.
Try to make a call down to the Decatur Conference Center sideline. Sammy, could you tell who was that? Was that on the Carter Riggins on the far side?
I believe that's who they called that on. It was a little unclear over here until, but Coach Huff did not take very much time to debate it.
On 2nd and 14, it's a handoff. Graham hesitates, heads up the line of scrimmage. Now he breaks into the open. Abram Graham's going to score. 19-yard touchdown by number 8, his 2nd of the night.
It's great to see the difference between Abram and Jake as they run, as Abram just looks and finds those holes and kind of just squirts his way through. That's a great run. There wasn't a lot to get through there. He definitely made his way.
There was a couple of defenders that had a chance at him at about the 8-yard line, but once he broke free, there was nothing in front of him but the red end zone. So another McLaughlin Supply touchdown. Your Decatur Tire extra point is good, and I sound like a broken record. It's 35-7 Decatur. 28 seconds left in your first quarter. We'll be back with more after this.
Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Hallsale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms may vary by situation.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Under a minute to go here in your Rosenbaum Dental first quarter, and Decatur already with a large lead, 35-7. Justin, you know what time it is.
It's drive summary time.
Drive summary time, baby. You got it?
Yes, I do. So Decatur scoring there, 35-7. We'll let the kickoff happen here.
Caillou Wilson takes the kick at the 5-yard line and heads to the 20 and goes back the other direction.
So Decatur started on Western Hills' 40. Took us 4 plays, go 40 yards. Minute 23 on that scoring drive, and it was a 19-yard touchdown run by Abram Graham.
So Western Hills will start this drive from their own 20-yard line. Your Decatur secondary, Sam Cannon, Jace Watson, Gage Terrell, and number 21, Kaysen Super Duper Cooper. Dad's in here. How about a pick 6 by 21? That'd be good.
I'd take that.
Shotgun formation for Hill with 2 backs, 1 to each side. Showing blitz, the Eagles, and Hill's going to keep it himself, and he's got nowhere to go. And guess who it is? No, it's not 20. It's number 23, Devin Marino.
Yeah, that almost looked like a busted play. Quarterback held that out. I think 12. Kai Wilson went the wrong way on the read. Kind of left his quarterback out to dry there.
That's going to do it. That's the end of your Rosenbaum Dental first quarter. We'll take a quick break with your score: Decatur 35, Western Hills 7.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle with its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square. The firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. 2nd down and 14 for Western Hills as they trail Decatur 35-7 to start your NRS second quarter. Shotgun formation, and it's Rodney Hill, Short gain out to the 16-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
It's strange. It feels like we've been rushing through everything, getting in all of our updates and kickoffs and everything else, and we're just now starting the second quarter.
Just so this is your second game?
This second game.
We're off next week, and then we've got Springtown. It'll be different. It'll be different.
I'm just seeing myself up here in the booth, and we score 35 every first
quarter.
Maybe it's all I just thought this was the norm.
Yeah, you can never quit. 3rd down, 14. Hill in a shotgun. Decatur showing blitz. Hill rolls to his right, looking for a receiver. He's going to throw it here on the near side to, well, it was Keaton Good, but he was well out of bounds. And that's going to bring up a punting situation for the Cougars.
I mean, if I picked one player tonight that was going to potentially pick that ball off, it was probably going to be Keaton Good.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised he was around the football.
You know, if you look over at the Decatur sideline, it doesn't take long to tell that it's a little bit chilly, because everybody's sitting like really, really close together. They look like a big giant covey of quail over there. If we were at home and it was 89, 90 degrees, they'd be spread out. But it'll huddled up over there, the Decatur faithful.
Well, and I think some of it, too, is the band's not here tonight.
True. Oh, yeah, we have a story about that. We maybe ought to save that for the second half, though. Punt is away and fielded by Forrest at the Decatur 49. He'll bring it into Western Hills territory down to the 42-yard line. Yeah, we're minus our cameraman and weatherman, Anthony Payton. He was supposed to ride the band bus down here. We got the guy that owns all this stuff, Rob Matthews. He's running the camera tonight. So if we got camera issues, blame it on Rob.
Send an email.
But the Big Blue Marching Band, who was supposed to bring our cameraman, did not make the trip because they were firing up the old 18-wheeler and saw 6 nails in a tire, is what I was told. So, 1st and 10, Ross with a play fake. He's going to go deep down the middle. He's looking for Berg. He's got him, and he's got another Decatur touchdown. 44-yard touchdown pass from Jed Ross to Chase Berg.
There was only one place that ball could be. It was perfect. The defender was draped all over Chase. Good catch. Good catch on that end. Good ball thrown by Jed.
That was just, like, nice to see. I mean, we had a perfect view of it. The ball was, like, just floated up over the top. This is a nice stadium,
I can't complain about our seats up here.
No, I'd come do games here all the time. So another McLaughlin Supply touchdown. And the snap goes over the head of Watson. There's a flag down. I think that Western Hills was offsides, and thank goodness, because it would have broken our streak tonight.
There must be something in the water in these Fort Worth schools, because they are trying to block the extra point, and they are offsides on every play. And it's not just tonight. I mean, Jarvis was offside.
I think it's kind of like, what do you got to lose? I mean, they're going to move the ball up 2 feet. I guess eventually you get close enough, somebody might just go for 2 and sneak it in. But that was, I think, maybe it slipped out of the hands of Michael Trammell, the deep snapper. It was well over the head of Jace Watson. So we'll try it again from 1.5 feet closer. Now that's a good snap. That kicks up, and it's good. And that'll bring your score to 42-7 Decatur. We'll be back with more Decatur Eagle football after this.
Pharmacy in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit bisoncreekhomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and top-tier performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top tier performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football as your Parker Properties kickoff is into the end zone. Nice kick by El Dape. And I believe we got to say Teresa made her scoring drive.
I do have a drive summary. I got a little extra time. I'm getting a little hoarse.
I was going to say, are you getting out of breath doing these?
You know, we're 13 minutes into the game. 42-7. That last drive started on Western Hills' 42-yard line. It was one play, 42 yards, took 14 seconds. It was a touchdown pass, Ross to Berg.
You know, I got a shout out to our man Anthony Payton, who's not here running our camera. We were talking about the moon earlier. And after this first down play, I'll get to it. It's 1st and 10 Western Hills from their own 25. Straightaway give to Jones. Works his way across the 25 to the 27 for a short gain. But Anthony is big into weather. Wants to be a storm chaser when he grows up. Already pretty good at it. Does some live podcasting. And he sends me sends our Decatur Sports Network group chat that the moon that we've been talking about is called a hunter's moon. By the way, Pat, is how he ended it. 2nd and 8, Western Hills. Hill at quarterback with 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Play fake. Pass is complete in the flats to Caillou Wilson on the far side, and he's got nowhere to go. Took a shoulder from Lane Heston, and he just kind of pinballed him into 2 other Eagle defenders. Maybe a gain of 1. Now they're going to call it no gain on the play.
That play looked a little strange. Almost got the vibe. I don't know if it's the way he caught it, but it almost got the vibe like he was going to maybe throw that ball, like a double
Might
pass.
have. He's their backup quarterback, I think. We thought he was their starter.
We did.
We spent 30 minutes trying to figure out how to say his name right. 3rd down 10 for the Cougars. Under 10 minutes to go here in your NRS second quarter. Hill at quarterback with Jones to his right. Now the wingman will come in motion. I see a whistle and a flag. It looks like delay a game.
Yes.
Delay a game on the offense, 5-yard penalty. Your 3rd down.
Coach Moylan out to about the 20-yard line, or the numbers where the 20-yard line is, talking to his offense. Not real happy about that, it doesn't look. So Cooper and Caden Forrest will switch sides at corner on this 3rd down and 15 for Western Hills. Hill's going to keep it himself, trying to get around the corner on the right side with a spin move. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, across to the 26, and brought down there by number 15, Wesley Morton.
That was a good block outside by their receiver, number 4, Lester Cole. Kind of led that up, was able to get fairly close to the original line of scrimmage.
So it will be a punting situation for the Cougars, which has been the same on each of their possessions except one where they did score. First points against the Decatur defense in district in 2024. There's your punt. It's short and out of bounds around the Western Hills 45, I believe. Let's see where they mark it. Yep, that's right where the side judge marks it, at the Western Hills 45, and the Eagle offense comes onto the field for its 6th possession of the ball game.
You know, looking at the size we talked about for Western Hills on their offensive line, as you go through their roster, a lot of these guys are sophomores, believe it or not. They are big.
On 1st and 10, Ross with a play fake, throws it over the middle, in and out of the hands of Riggins. He had 2 steps on number 11, Cameron Carter, and just couldn't reel it in. On the money there by number 9, though.
That's tough. That's one of those plays that you're almost so wide open that the last thing you think about is catching it.
So 2nd and 10, Decatur. They'll send Riggins and Forrest wide left, Berg alone to the right. Milligan is an H-back to the right. Now Forrest comes in motion. They'll hand it to him on a jet sweep. He'll turn it up at the 49, goes inside the 40, gets down to about the 39-yard line. Short of the line to gain by about 3 yards.
You know, as many times as he's touched it here in, you know, a quarter and 3 or 4 minutes, they must be feeling pretty good that he's healthy.
Yeah.
You know,
there's no question about his ribs.
Yeah, ribs are tough, and to be in a situation where he's been involved in that many plays offensively.
We do have an injured Cougar on the field. I couldn't get a number there as the training staff goes all the way across to the numbers on the far side of the field.
That is number 6, who got caught in the crossfire when Forrest turned up the field. He was ended up on the bottom of the pile.
Tyler Willis. Middle name is, what you talking about? You got to dig deep in these games, man. I should have saved that for the second half.
Yeah, that's a second half nickname if I've ever heard one.
It was a little early. It was a little early.
Yeah, we're not even to the running clock yet.
It's good to see him up and jogging off.
Yeah. So 3rd down and 3 for Decatur from the Western Hills 39 as we wait for the official to officially spot the ball, blows the whistle. And here we go as 3 receivers switch sides from near side to far side. There's your snap, quick pitch to Fletcher, and he breaks into the secondary, but nice tackle there by number 11, Cameron Carter. What number was it? Number 12, Caillou Wilson.
He's another one that seems like he's always around the ball.
Yeah, he's a good player. I'd take 12 and I'd take 1 for sure. 1st and 10 Decatur from the Western Hills 26. Riggins alone to the left. There's your snap, straightaway handoff to Fletcher. He's through the line of scrimmage inside the 20, and I believe that's going to be another Krisha Heston first down. They do move the chains, and the Eagles in the quick car red zone with 7 minutes and 5 seconds as the clock continues to run here in your NRS second quarter.
Yeah, Fletcher, we talked about the difference between Milligan and Abram. Fletcher's just another running back that gives you something different.
Yep.
It's 3 different running guys. It's hard to defend.
1st and 10 Eagles. Fletcher in the backfield with Ross. play fake. Now shuttle pass to Bird, coming back towards the near side. That didn't work out so well. Short gain there. That was looking to get a number. I think it was number 4, Lester Cole, for Western Hills, that made that contact. 2nd and 8, Decatur. Fletcher remains in the backfield with Ross. 3 receivers tight to the right side. Quick pitch to Fletcher. Turns it up at the 15. Breaks through the line of scrimmage. Reaches for the goal line. Is going to be short by about a yard. And we've got another injury here. That's Lester Cole for Western Hills. Now we've got a penalty flag down at the 2-yard line. About where the tackle was made.
Looked like a little extra aggression on Decatur's number 54.
Oh, man. Shane Elisegwe, he's a fiery Elisegwe, that's for sure. What do we got going on here? We have an official timeout, or is it just an injury timeout?
This is an injury timeout for number 4 as he makes his way.
Limps his way toward the sideline. And the Cougars have made their way toward circling up around the 5-yard line, but close enough where they could have a meeting with their coaches.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 54 on the offense. The penalty, be first down and goal from the team.
So that's a personal foul on the Eagles. That'll move them back to the 16 where it's 1st and goal. Fletcher, your running back, standing to Ross's right. 3 receivers tight to the right side, along with Bird split right. They'll hand it to Fletcher inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal, Decatur, from the 13.
Yeah, I think the defense of Western Hills has kind of changed. I don't know if it's their concept or definitely changed what they were doing in the first quarter. They're bringing everybody down in the box. It's loaded for us, and we're still able to run the ball fairly decent. No safeties.
2nd and goal, Decatur. There's your snap. Quick pitch to Fletcher. Drops it on the ground, but he falls on it. No gain, and it's going to bring up 3rd and about 13. 3rd and goal from the 13. You know, I just get a text message from a friend, Michael Boykin. I don't know that I've ever had one of these. We get shout-out text messages quite a bit. He's on a plane, literally on a plane, 34,000 feet above the earth, watching our broadcast, watching his buddy Jed Ross. And he says, as we have whistles on the snap, he says he had a laugh out loud on what you're talking about, Willis' comment. Maybe the rest of the people on the plane got a little bit of humor too. A Trinity Realty timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. 4:54 remaining in your NRS second. We'll be back after this.
Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing? I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Decatur, 3rd and goal from the Western Hills 13-yard line. And Ross rolls to his left, looking in the end zone, throwing it incomplete. It was tipped away by Caillou Wilson. That's going to bring up a 4th down and goal, and it looks like the Eagles will bring on the field goal unit. A rare sighting.
Yeah. Well, we had definitely options there. Like we say, great play by Caillou Wilson. Berg was open.
They're going to spot this at the 20. It'll make it a 30-yard try for El Dape. There's your snap. Didn't waste any time there, and the kick is up, and it's good. But I hear whistles again, and there are flags on the field. I would imagine if this is on Western Hills, Coach Huff probably will decline it. Let's see.
That flag's in the box, though. It's not outside where we normally are seeing offside. It does look like it is against Western Hills based on them conversating with Coach Huff.
Call down to the Decatur Conference Center sidelines. Sammy, what do you do in this situation?
Well, generally you don't take points off the board, but if Coach thinks he has something there, or if it was a first down, obviously you go offense here, but that'd be a time that you take it.
I can't tell what they're doing.
Our offense is going out on the – we're declining. All right, we are declining. We don't take points off the board.
That's what I thought. That's what they say in the football manual, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a next level sideline call by Sammy.
It is. Absolutely. The Stallion.
Yeah.
I was really good at knowing situations back whenever I was having an impact on Friday nights. That's what I did best, was just tell Coach.
You talking about during the game or after?
During the game. When I was coaching, when I was a coordinator at Ponder, when I was inside linebackers and outside linebackers here at Decatur.
I thought you were talking about when you were playing.
No. I kept my mouth shut and just false started anytime a touchdown ball was supposed to come my way.
So 45-7 Decatur.
How far is the field?
On your James Woods scoreboard. As we get ready for, seems like our 100th Parker Properties kick.
I'm not sure how to do this. Teresa made a drive summary.
Well, your Parker Properties kickoff is down to the 3. We'll talk about it here in a second. And it's Caillou Wilson. He's tracked down from behind by Lane Heston. And also Caden Cobb.
Got a little mustard on the lettuce, boys.
Do we?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what this penalty is. It looks like he's already waving it around like someone's going to decline it. Where's our white hat? Give us an announcement.
Holding on the kicking team.
Huh.
Sorry, holding on the receiving team.
Oh, there you go.
Half the distance goal line, first down.
So holding on Western Hills. That'll back them up inside their own. Let's see where they spotted. Are they going to go all the way inside the 10? Yeah. Wow. They'll spot it at the 8. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left before halftime. This one's been all Decatur. 45-7 is your score. Rodney Hill at quarterback. E.J. Jones, the running back. They'll hand it to Jones, and he's through the line of scrimmage, but not by much. He'll get out to the 10 for a gain of 2.
Yeah, the reason I say this drive summary is kind of new to me is not used to the field goal option there. And on top of that, I think that might be our longest drive of district. So what we're looking at there, starting Western Hills 45, 10 plays, 32 yards, 3 minutes and 13 seconds. We did get an El Dape field goal, 30 yards, make it 45-7.
Did you notice how quickly they snapped it once they lined up? Like when they literally lined up for the field goal and snapped it within 2 seconds. I don't know if that's how they'll always do that, but second down at 8, straightaway handoff to Jones. He's out to the 12.5.
So El Dape's steps are a little different than Greg the legs from last year.
Yeah.
El Dape's, he's just a tick off of straight up, and as soon as he gives the head nod, he's assuming everybody else is ready, and they're calling for it.
That one was quick.
Absolutely.
Third down 5 for Western Hills. Under 4 minutes ticking here in the NRS second quarter.
I wondered if some of that was not wanting to risk it getting blocked as many times as they've tried to block the extra point.
Could have been. Snap is back to Hill. Rolls to his right. Now he's going to keep it himself. He's out across the 15 and across the 20 with a Western Hills first down out to the 21-yard line.
Another thing that could be good for is just to work on a scenario where, hey, we got to get out there and fire up a field goal right now.
It looks like Hill's down. He might have fallen on the football. As I couldn't tell who made that tackle, but whoever it was fell right on top of him. Keaton Good, I should have known. If I was going to pick somebody, it would have been him. What did I do with my glasses? This is there we go.
Keaton, the rare high school football player that plays with no gloves on.
No gloves at all.
No gloves.
Even in the winter game we have tonight, compared to what we've been playing in.
It is blustery, 58 degrees, gentlemen.
Hill's up on his feet, making his way to the sideline under his own power. I'm assuming that we'll have Caillou Wilson stepping in at quarterback. Yep, and here goes number 12 with his green cleats.
He does make it easy to spot.
He does. First and 10 Cougars as the clock runs under 3 minutes before halftime. Snap is back. Handoff to Jones, and he's met by Wyatt Nix at the line of scrimmage. Dropped immediately. No gain. Reese Remington in at defensive tackle along with Keegan Hatchell. Your linebackers are Zach Connor, Lane Heston, Michael Trammell, and Keaton Good. Rounding out the secondary for the Eagles, Cason Cooper, Gage Terrell, Jace Watson, and Sam Cannon. Second and 10. Caillou Wilson still at quarterback for Western Hills as they let the play clock run all the way down to 0 and call timeout. It's a Trinity Realty timeout with 2:08 left in your second quarter. We'll be back with more Decatur Eagle football after this.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. Second and 10 for Western Hills from their own 21. Hill back in at quarterback. He'll hand it to Jones, who's met at the line of scrimmage, and I could not tell who that was that met him right there.
The initial contact was number 24.
Moreno. No, Zach Connor, excuse me. So they're going to show a loss of 4. Do we have another timeout? Oh. I feel like we should stay.
Yeah. As quick as we've been coming back.
What was the story that we were about to tell that we were going to save for the second half, but that we could use now?
It was bus related.
Yes. So the Big Blue Marching Band and our cameraman, Anthony Payton, did not make the trip as they were getting ready to, I guess, head this direction. Somebody found out that there was 6 nails in the tires of the 18-wheeler, and they did not make the trip. So strange that 6 nails.
6.
Not 1.
That's a very specific number.
Yeah. It came from Anthony, so he's the one that also gave us the Hunter Moon explanation for tonight. Third down 11. Western Hills with 1:51 left before half. Hill asks for the snap, gets it, rolls to his left, looking to throw, squares up his shoulders, and he throws a jump ball, and it's incomplete. Kason Cooper went up to get it. He took a pretty good pop from somebody, and that one was almost brought rain.
Yeah, I was wondering if Cooper was actually going to fair catch that. Just take a chance. Maybe everybody else backs away.
So with 1:42, that incomplete pass will stop the clock. And Caden Forrest stands at the Western Hills 49-yard line. Brendan Garner, your Cougar punter, gets the snap. Left-footed kick is very short, and it's going to hit at the 31. And I think they're going to call it out of bounds there. They are. They're going to mark it right at the 31. So great field position for the Eagles. Still with 1:38 left.
Looks like it's a 36.
Oh, yeah. Just say it. You can just say it.
I was trying to just give a little bit of help.
I thought you were telling me some number of a player. It's the 36, not the 31.
There's a lot going on in this booth.
Yep.
That everybody just hears the audio.
Jet sweep to Milligan. He's around the corner on the far side, inside the 20. His speed takes him inside the 10, and he steps out at the 1. Woo, man. He was cooking.
I'm going to give the ref down there the benefit of the doubt that he had a better view than we did.
Yeah, I thought he was in,
it definitely looked like a touchdown down there. Great run, though, once again, from our backs. The running backs have done a great job tonight, finding creases and then hitting it at full speed. And from what we usually see, Jake hits everything at full speed.
He does. But he also has another gear.
He definitely does.
Full speed plus. They're going to hand it to him again on a quick pitch, and Milligan is now they're going to call him down at the half-yard line. That'll let the clock continue to run. Under 1.5 minutes left here in your NRS second quarter.
Could this be an opportunity to see the Jed Dozer from the half-yard line?
We haven't seen that much, have we?
We have not.
He had that little ankle issue there going on, and I think they kind of took that out of the playbook for a while. I don't know.
What better time than a Thursday night?
Let's see. Well, we got the heavy. No, is that Milligan in the backfield with him there to his right? They're going to hand it to Jake. He runs into big old number 78, Alvin Wilson. That's about 300-plus pounds, and Milligan carries him into the end zone.
That was a good, tough run inside. You know, we talk about Jake's speed, but that was definitely some power running inside.
Yeah, it's definitely an example of the lower guy has the better leverage because he did not have a size advantage. A McLaughlin Supply touchdown and a Decatur Tire extra point pending. The hold is down, the kick is up. And your score on your James Wood scoreboard is Decatur 52, Western Hills 7. We'll be back after this.
Mortgage Money Man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, where the Eagles have a huge lead, 52-7, with just under a minute to go here before halftime. Your Parker Properties kickoff is away. It's Caillou Wilson with a fair catch at the 4-yard line. And I'm sure with all of this practice, Justin is raring to go with his Teresa Mater scoring summary?
I think I am. All right, so right now we're at a 52-7 score for Decatur. That last drive started on Western Hills 36. It was 3 plays, 36 yards, 17 seconds. Another long drive from us, capped off by a 1-yard run by Jake Milligan.
So 1st and 10, Western Hills from their own 25. Rodney Hill at quarterback. Straightaway handoff to Jones. He bounces it to the outside here on the near side. Got a little room. He's out across the 40. He's going to be out of bounds at the 42. 1st down, Western Hills. Got a little shout out to one of our, call it Decatur Sports Network alumni and also roommate of my youngest son, Cam. Marcus Scoop Simmelman is tuned in over. I'm assuming you're over there at the house, Marcus. Tell my son to behave. Thanks for listening in. So 1st down, Western Hills from their own 42. Handoff again to Jones. Hesitates at the line of scrimmage and probably did a little bit too much. Tackle finished off there by Lane Heston. Bryson Brown in on it. Reese Remington in on it.
I was going to say, I remember Marcus when he was at basketball camp in like 2nd or 3rd grade when I was here.
Yep. They're all grown men in that group now. On their own. Paying for their own things. 2nd down, 8, Cougars. Only 15 seconds left before half and the clock running. This will probably be your last play. And they'll hand it to Jones. He bounces to the outside. Gets into Decatur territory, but pushed out of bounds. Still with 5 seconds left at the Decatur 47.
Jones on the carry.
Say you almost make sure we're in a prevent here, but I don't see them throwing anything deep. But it looks like they're probably just content with handing the ball off.
Bryson Brown, Wiley Stone, and Reese Remington are your front 3 for the Decatur defense. And now Decatur with 4 defensive backs 20 yards past the line of scrimmage, as this is definitely going to be the last play of the first half, barring a penalty. They'll hand it to Jones, and he's met and dropped. That was Bryson Brown with a form tackle and plants Jones on his back at midfield, and that'll do it as we take it in for the halftime break. 52-7 is your score on your James Wood scoreboard. Plenty of stuff coming up on your halftime show. One thing we will not have is the Big Blue Marching Band due to their logistical issues. But I know we'll take a break. We'll have Buddy Kirkland go over a whole lot of stats. There's plenty of yardage piled up, right, Buddy? And we'll be back with your halftime show right after this.
Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle with its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square. The firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5800 627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit BisonCreekHomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Injuries happen and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40 plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast track to x-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and
Welcome back to Fort Worth. It is 52-7 here at the half. The Eagles lead the Cougars of Western Hills. The Big Blue Band didn't make the trip tonight due to a flat tire. We'll talk a little bit about that in the halftime show as well. But we're going to take another break and be back with halftime stats here from Fort Worth. This is the Decatur Sports Network.
Care 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing? I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Welcome back to Eagles football. Rob Matthews here at Clark Stadium in Fort Worth. The Eagles lead the Western Hills Cougars 52-7 at the half. We've got Buddy Kirkland and our halftime stats. It's going to be pretty lopsided, except maybe in the return yardage. They might have the advantage in return yardage. The Big Blue Band didn't make the trip, had a flat tire on the way over here, so the Western Hills Band is on the field performing. But Buddy Kirkland, you got halftime stats? Take it away.
You bet, Rob. Got them right here. First downs, your Eagles got 12 first downs for the night. We've carried the ball 13 times for 130 yards. We had 7 receptions for 153 yards. Jed is 7 of 12. I had a couple of those out of the 12 just dropped right in the hands and just dropped them. So maybe thinking about taking some steps before they put the ball away. As far as penalties, we've had 5 penalties for 60 yards. The one penalty that, I don't want to say cost us, but the one penalty that kept us from scoring a touchdown and having to settle for a field goal was a personal foul penalty down the end zone. So they probably backed us up. We had the ball 4th and goal from about the 15. So that's not very easy to do. We've had 24 tackles tonight. We've attempted 1 field goal and made 1 field goal for El Dabe. On the other side of the coin, the Fort Worth Western Hills Cougars, 5 first downs. They've carried the ball 23 times for 55 yards. They've thrown it twice with no completions. As far as the fumbles, they've lost a fumble. They've had 2 penalties for 8 yards, and they're 2 of 10 on 3rd down conversions. Most of the time playing from behind the sticks, they're playing in their own end of the field, except for a couple of return yards that they came up with on a really nice return.
One more round of applause for
as far as
Cougars.
stat leaders are concerned, for rushing, you got E.J. Jones from Fort Worth Western Hills with 42 yards. The quarterback Rodney Hill with 12, and the other quarterback Caillou Wilson with 1 yard on a touchdown run. As far as the Decatur Eagles are concerned, Jake Milligan's our leading rusher. He's got 6 carries for 68 yards and 2 scores. And Abram Graham, 3 carries, 31 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jamari Fletcher turning in some yeoman-type work, 3 carries for 25 yards. And Caden Forrest had that 1 carry on that jet sweep for 6. As far as passing, like I said before, Jed's 7 of 12 for 153, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Caden Forrest, 3 catches for 100 yards. And of course, Chase Berg, 3 grabs for 49. And both of those have scored a touchdown apiece. Jake Milligan's caught 1 for 4. As far as our defense is concerned, leading tackler for tonight so far, and I bet nobody can guess who it is. Nobody will guess. Lane Heston has 3 tackles. Everybody else has 2. Keaton Good has 3 as well. And Keaton Good had that nice scoop and score on the attempted onside kick where the ball didn't go far enough, and he just grabbed it and took off, and he was gone to the races. So Keaton Good having a good night tonight as far as defense and special teams are concerned. Other than that, the Western Hills Cougars have got one good bright spot in their night, and that is Caillou Wilson has had 4 returns for 45 yards. So he had a really good long return in the second quarter. So once again, the first 7 points scored on the Decatur defense in our district this year. We were questioning how many games we could go without having a point scored, and it ended tonight after that 45-yard return. We've not punted tonight at all, so it's a good night. Aldape is 7 of 7 for his extra points. The only one that we didn't score on was when he had to kick the field goal. So we had 8 possessions, 7 touchdowns, and 1 field goal for the night. And Caden Forrest has no return yardage tonight on poster kicks because the ball just doesn't simply travel far enough for him to catch it. So other than that, it's been a good night for the Eagles so far. I think we'll see a lot of handoffs in the second half, a lot of running, things like that. So, it's going to be one of those things. I'm sure we'll have a running clock, which means it only stops for timeouts, change of possession, and extra points, and injuries, of course. So, with that being said, I'm sure we'll see some of our 2s in the game in the second half to get some playing time and some experience as we gear up for our off week this next week coming up. So, after tonight, we don't have another game until November the 1st. So, we're done with the month of October. So, but right now, like I said, the Western Hills Band is on the field marching, and we'll go to commercial, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with some more halftime festivities.
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications, and policy terms may vary by situation.
Welcome back to Clark Stadium in Fort Worth. Rob Matthews here with the Decatur Sports Network crew. It's halftime, and Decatur leads 52-7. Well, it is a Thursday night, so there's not too many games taking place, but we'll give you the ones that are. Crowley is beating Mansfield at halftime 20-0. South Lake Carroll over Justin Northwest 42-7.
You know, Justin Northwest was the only undefeated team in Wise County, so that's pretty important for them.
South Garland defeated North Garland 26-21. Wiley over Garland 34-7. Those games were played earlier today and already final. Spring Westfield, this is down in the Houston area. Spring Westfield leads Aldine 49-7. The Woodlands leads the Woodlands College Park 49-20. That's 11 seconds left in the second quarter. These are all real interesting games that I know all the Decatur fans are wanting to know about. It's Klein Oak over Magnolia West 24-7 starting the fourth quarter. Cypress Ranch over Cypress Lakes is 31-27. They've just started the fourth quarter down in Cypress.
The only score really interesting to our Decatur Eagle fans would be the only other district game that's playing tonight, and that's Fort Worth Southwest Raiders taking on Fort Worth Eastern Hills. And right now the Raiders up 14-8, and that is at halftime.
Well, I haven't got that far. I'm still in 6A.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is Thursday night. We've got to really reach for some scores. I was kind of looking for some Oklahoma and Western Louisiana scores to throw in here. Katie Tompkins over Katy Cinco Ranch 50-38. That one's at midway through the fourth quarter. What else is going down in Houston? Richmond George Ranch defeated Elif Elsick 44-40. Fort Bend Elkins over Fort Bend Bush 14-7. That one is 9 minutes left in the third quarter. See if we can get some closer to home. Here's Abilene High over Lubbock 34-7. That's Lubbock High 34-7 midway through the third quarter. This is 5A Division I. Frisco Reedy. Yeah, go ahead.
Frisco Reedy Lions 28. Frisco Centennial Titans 21, and that's just in the final minutes of the third quarter for right now.
Dallas Molina over North Mesquite 36-26 midway through the third. Carrollton Creekview over Dallas Adams 31-0. That one starting the fourth quarter. Go to 5A Division II, way out in El Paso. Canutillo over El Paso Chapin at the half 20-0. It's Lubbock Cooper Pirates over Amarillo Paladuro. That one is 14-6 as they start the third quarter with the Lubbock Cooper Pirates on top. Colleyville Heritage over Arlington Seguin 21-14 midway through the third. Denison over Frisco Liberty 49-0. Denison, a team that we played earlier in the season.
Yes, we did. Yes, good. They were actually a pretty good team. We just had a great game that night.
South Oak Cliff over Dallas Wilson 36-0 at the half. Let's go to 4A Division I. Probably not any 4A games tonight. Nope, just kidding. As you mentioned, Southwest over Eastern Hills 14-8. That one's at the half. This one is obviously 52-7. Decatur at the half. Most 4A and below. Here's Houston Wheatley over Houston Scarborough 63-6 with 3 minutes left in the third. Fort Bend Crawford over Fort Bend Willow Ridge 26-7. That game is at halftime.
Here's one of your top 10 teams, Austin LBJ. The Jaguars are up 52-0 on Austin Achieve. I believe it's an academy down there. That's all for 4A1.
Now I've skipped to 4A Division II, and it's going to be just one game way down in the valley. It's La Feria over Rio Grande City Grulla 14-0. They're starting the second quarter down in South Texas. 3A Division I. It's going to be slim pickings probably till we get to the 1A division. But Dallas Madison over Dallas Life Oak Cliff 14-8. That one still says 12 minutes in the first quarter. I know that can't be right, but that's their score right now.
Got the Mathis Pirates 46, Corpus Christi West Oso Beach 0. And that's about 8 minutes left in the third quarter right now.
Other games in the district, we'll kind of give you some matchups that are taking place kind of around the area. In 4A Division I in District 4, it's going to be Lampasas on the road at Burnett. It's going to be, thank you. Marble Falls taking on Stephenville. In the district, it's going to be don't know what district. Oh, we're in 5.
5. Region 2.
Southwest and Eastern Hills tonight. And then the other game tomorrow night is going to be, actually it's Saturday.
Saturday, 11 o'clock.
Springtown taking on Diamond Hill Jarvis over at Hanley Field.
I might be in attendance of that game. I'm not quite sure yet.
Why in the world?
Because I want to see it.
In District 6, Carrollton Ranchview taking on River Oaks Castleberry. Went over some of these in the pregame show. Waxahachie Life over at Kennedale, playing Kennedale, and then Lake Worth playing Alvarado. Alvarado's a really good team. District 7 is Frisco Panther Creek taking on Lake Dallas. That should be a good game. Sulphur Springs is at Paris, and Aubrey plays Community. In District 8, Wilmer Hutchins takes on Dallas Lincoln. Dallas Roosevelt plays Dallas Conrad. North Dallas plays Dallas Pinkston, and Dallas Carter plays Dallas Kimball. That's all of Region 2, 4A Division 1. Other teams taking place around our area. Bridgeport is playing Graham, Boyd, and Bowie. That should be a good Wise County matchup tomorrow night. Paradise is playing Peaster. If you want to know who our pickers picked, you can go to our Facebook page and see our graphic that we posted earlier today. Chase Chapman has been winning the pick'em almost every week, so the rest of them need to pick it up.
He's been on, that's for sure.
Paradise plays Peaster. Chico plays Santo. Alvord is going to play Whitewright. Northwest plays South Lake Carroll. Eaton plays Byron Nelson.
That's a rivalry over there. Eaton and Byron Nelson, they're so close together.
Yeah, they're the same Northwest schools.
Same school district. But
Azle plays Denton Ryan. Crum is playing Sanger. Argyle plays Mansfield Summit. Ponder takes on Iowa Park. Denton plays Keller, Fossil Ridge, and Denton Geyer plays Flower Mound Marcus.
Sanger Crum is also a big rivalry game because they're so close together. That's going to be a pretty hard
10
game.
miles, maybe?
Yeah, 10 miles. That's going to be a great game. Crum's got an excellent team this year, and Sanger has an excellent team. So that might be something worth seeing as well.
We're going to take a break, come back and look back at the first half, see what happened, see if we can't get a few sound levels fixed up here in the booth. And we'll take a break. It's 52-7 here at the half. The Eagles lead the Cougars here on the Decatur Sports Network.
Of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle with its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square. The firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need us.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit bisoncreekhomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football. It's halftime with just under 8 minutes left on the scoreboard before we start our third quarter. And I think we're going to have a recap. Throw it over to Justin. A recap of the first half.
Yeah, I think we're going to walk through just the
and adjust your mic.
We're going to, we're still getting we'll say feedback.
What was the issue here?
That we need to be at least myself needs to be a little bit louder. I think what it is. I think you're so loud.
Oh,
and then I'm quiet that it's.
You sound like my wife.
All right, so let's walk through the drives. As we mentioned here, we're at halftime. About just over 7 minutes left. It's 52-7 currently, but we'll walk through this. So Decatur opened the game 7-0 on a 3-play drive, capped off. It was Ross to Forrest for a 44-yard touchdown catch. Decatur then scored again, making it 14-0. That was on a 2-yard run by Milligan. Then went into we got a little bit. Defense came out and ended up getting scored on for the first time. Sorry about that as we walk through this. Getting scored on for the first time, making it 14-7. It was a 1-yard run by Caillou Wilson from Western Hills. Then Decatur got right back on the scoring drive here. 21-7 was our next score. It was on a onside kick that Keaton Good grabbed and returned it for 45 yards. Decatur then scored again, making it 28-7 on a 6-yard touchdown run by Abram Graham. Then Decatur scored again, 35-7. It was a 19 run by Abram Graham. So it gives him back-to-back touchdowns there. Next drive, we ended up scoring on a 42-yard touchdown pass, Jed Ross to Chase Berg, making it 42-7. Aldape then got us on the board from a field goal, 30-yard field goal from Aldape, making it 45-7. And then just before the half, to kind of get us to our score right now, 52-7. It was a 1-yard run by Jake Milligan. So that's kind of our drive recap. That gets us, I think, through the rest of the halftime show here, we'll call it.
Still 5.5 minutes to go. We're going to have to come up with something. Why don't we take a break? Because the Cougars are out of the locker room early, warming up. The Eagles nowhere to be seen just yet. I do see them coming out of the locker room here on the south end of this complex. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be back here in a few minutes with the start of your second half.
Injuries happen, and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and top-tier performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to X-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top tier performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent Care at 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing? I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
My name is Chris Hurst, and I'm the lead pastor at Grace Fellowship, and I would love for you to join us this Sunday. We have services at 8, 9:30, 11, and 12:30 each week, and our services are compelling, casual, and relaxed. So come as you are and expect to feel welcome. For children and students, we have engaging services that are designed to help them know God in a personal way. We want to help people experience God in the same way that we have. For more information, find us online at gf.church. Hope to see you this Sunday. Go Eagles!
Build or buy your dream home with help from the mortgage experts at First National Bank Mortgage. Mortgage money man Mark Goodwin will help you build or buy the home of your dreams in Wise County. Our office is now open in Bridgeport, and we're ready to get to work on your new home loan. Why trust your mortgage to anyone else? First National Bank Mortgage, now open in Bridgeport. Apply online at mortgagemoneyman.com. NMLS 543312, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Cobb Rental, located in Decatur, has the best selection of prices in the Wise County area on equipment rentals and sales. They have skid steers, lifts, trenchers, welders, forklifts, excavators, backhoes, and much more on hand and ready to go to work for you. Whether you need heavy-duty backhoes or trailers for transport, chances are Cobb Rental will have what you're looking for. Come see us at FM 51 in Decatur or online at CobbRentalAndEquipment.com. Good luck, Eagles, from Cobb Rental in Decatur.
Texas Farm Bureau.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. It's time for the Triple T Windows third quarter as we start off here in your second half with Decatur a huge lead at 52-7. And we're hoping for everybody's best friend here in the second half, the running clock.
I think we're right on the spread too. So
the spread was 52.5.
I'm kind of watching it, just for fun. I promise.
I don't know where you could even do anything with that spread. I mean,
I'm not even sure why they give you a spread for a high school game.
Because, well, for guys like us in a game like this to be able to talk about something.
Gives us a little bit extra material for sure.
So, the Eagles will be kicking off. And it's Caillou Wilson. And I can't see who the other return man is there. Oh, it's probably number 2, Michael Williams, who had the really good return there in the first half. That ended up resulting in the only point scored against the Eagles in district play so far. The Western Hills touchdown in the first quarter.
And kind of in our defense, it took them every play they possibly could have to get across the line there too.
Yeah, it was almost going to be I was on the text machine with the Stephenville guys that we had a deal going as to whether or not we were going to get scored on in district, at least till we played Springtown. But our Parker Properties kick is away, and it's going to be Williams at the 13. He's out across the 20, slips, and he's going to be brought down by Keaton Good and Zach Connor at about the 25-yard line. So decent field position for Western Hills.
Once again, Good in on the tackle. He's been a nuisance on defense for sure. He's been around the football the whole game.
Hatchell, Martinich, and Portales along the defensive front for the Eagles. Looks like all the starters in on defense. In the back 7 or 8. Pistol formation on first down for Western Hills. It's Rodney Hill at quarterback. Hand off to E.J. Jones. He's being chased from behind. Escapes 2 Decatur defenders, and he's got a Western Hills first down. He's all the way out to about the 43-yard line. And I'm telling you, E.J. Jones can run the football when he gets a little room.
Yeah, it looked like we had a pretty good play on there as Lane Heston came on a blitz, but as Hatchell came in on the backside trying to make a play, the two ran into each other and kind of knocked off 2 of our best defenders that were close to the ball.
So probably one of the better rushing plays of the night for Western Hills. And it's 1st and 10 Cougars. Ball spotted on the right hash from the 43-yard line. Hill gives it to Jones again. He's plants his foot and goes straight ahead to about the 45-yard line.
Looks like he's down after the tackle there by Lane Heston.
Kicked him in the shin, it looks like. It's one of those injuries that just smarts for a minute. Hopefully, anyway. He looks like he's fine. Coming off for a play or 2.
It looks almost like he's more mad than anything that he had to come off the field.
Maybe. Senior running back, E.J. Jones. Was there an E.J. Jones in the NFL? Yes. I think there was. I have to Google that here. Once we get to the fourth quarter, I'll save that. 2nd and 8. Pass complete on the far side in the short flats. The receiver falls down. He had Sam Cannon right in front of him trying to make a move, and his feet come out right from underneath him. That was, I can't get the number there.
Yeah, right as he was going down, Devin Marino, number 23, was I don't want to say headhunting, but he was on the way.
Yeah.
He's probably lucky he got down there.
Brendan Garner, the receiver on that play. So 3rd down and 7. Western Hills from their own 45, just underway here in your Triple T Windows 3rd quarter. There's a snap, handoff straight ahead. Looks like to Williams, I believe. He'll make his way to the 48-yard line, but well shy of the line to gain. 4th down and 5, Western Hills.
You know, we talked about it a couple different times. Looking at that Western Hills offensive line, they definitely have a little bit of size over us. I think our quickness is helping us for sure. Maybe also some of their youth. They've got 2 or 3 sophomores in that group.
Included in that group was big number 78, Alvin Wilson. Wonder if he's related to Caillou. They don't seem like they would be. They're going to go for it on 4th down, and that's Hill, and he's tackled. Keegan Hatchell sacks him all the way back to the 36-yard line. And Eagles going to be in business here to start the 3rd quarter offensively.
It's definitely good to see a strong pass rush there. You know, the few passing plays Western Hills has had, you know, not a lot of opportunity to kind of get back there with the pass rush. It's good to see that they're continuing to work hard.
So the Eagle offense will begin their first possession of the second half from the 40-yard line. Pistol formation. They'll hand it to Milligan coming around the near side. He's caught from behind by number 8, Eric Smith, or 9, Bryson Foster. It's that long mane of hair that got in the way. It looked like the sideline stallion there for a second. Or actually, it looked like Troy Polamalu a little bit.
1 yard on the pickup, 2nd and 9.
1 yard on the gain. They'll hand it to Graham this time. He's around the corner on the far side, and he's got a Chris Heston first down inside the 30. They'll mark him at the 26.
Carter Riggins out there blocking to kind of lead the way. He took out 2 of the Western Hills defenders there with that block to kind of free Abram.
For a 1st down inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 Eagles. Ball from the left hash, 3 receivers left, and it's Cade Forrest alone here to the right side, but the pass is to the far side, complete to Riggins in the flats. He'll work his way inside the quick car red zone to the 19, 3 yards shy of a 1st down.
It's nothing better there than to have a good block on the play before and then get rewarded by getting the ball thrown to you. It's a good play by Carter Riggins.
2nd down and 3, Eagles. Quick pitch to Milligan around the near side. He's inside the 15, down to the 14. That's going to be good for a Chris Heston 1st down. As the clock continues to run with under 6 minutes left here in the Triple T Windows 3rd quarter.
1st down for Decatur. From the 15-yard line, 1st and 10.
Ross in a shotgun will bring Berg in motion. Straight away handoff to Milligan. Hesitates at the line of scrimmage, and he runs into number 6, Tyler Willis, and pushes him straight back. Short gain there.
That was a good one-on-one tackle on Abram. He's a tough guy to tackle, and to grab him one-on-one and be able to hold him up where he's at. It's a good play.
So 2nd down and 8. There's your snap. It's a jet sweep to Berg. He turns it up and makes his way inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. Eagles got to get inside the 5 for another 1st down. Clock still running with 4:42 left here in your 3rd quarter. Moving right along, as they say.
Williams on the stop. 3rd down.
Western Hills had 1 possession, and this is Decatur's first possession of the second half, and we're almost toward the end of the 3rd quarter. Now Berg comes in motion again. They'll hand it to Milligan, and he's into the end zone for another Eagle touchdown.
Yeah, leading the way there was Abram Graham. Jake Falls right behind him. There wasn't many guys to pick up to block after he got through the line. But good blocking there, good run by Jake Milligan.
So another McLaughlin Supply touchdown and another Decatur Tire extra point coming up. As your score now 58-7 Decatur. perfect snap, perfect hold, perfect kick, and your score, 59-7 Decatur. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this.
Insurance has locations in Decatur and Bridgeport that serve over 4,500 members in Wise County and the surrounding area. Whether you're wrangling cattle or kiddos, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to protect all fellow Texans and all Texan ways of life. Stop by and visit with Kelly Lynch, Doyle Lowe, Lisa Bradshaw, Chris Handlin, or Monty Houston in our Decatur office located across the street from James Wood Motors, or visit with Lisa Bryant in our office in the heart of Bridgeport on Wholesale Street.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms may vary by situation.
The law firm of Kernot and Hafer is once again a proud sponsor of Decatur Eagle. With its Decatur office located on the Decatur Town Square, the firm includes local attorney Pat Wadlington and focuses on litigation and dispute management within a wide range of areas, including family and custody issues, business and commercial disputes, estate and inheritance matters, and personal injury and death cases. Kernot and Hafer, friendly, professional, direct, and strong. We're there when you need it.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. As we get ready for our Parker Properties kickoff with your score 59-7 Decatur on your James Wood scoreboard. And Eldape's kick is away, fielded by Williams at the 8. He brings it out across the 20, and he runs into, once again, Keaton Good. And he drops him like a hammer at the 22.
For the last touchdown drive, Teresa Mater.
Yeah.
Drive summary. Decatur started on the Western Hills 40, 7 plays, 40 yards. Once again, touchdown run. This time it was Jake Milligan, 6 yards.
So the running clock continues to do what it's supposed to do, and that is run. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the Triple T Windows third. Rodney Hill, the quarterback for the Cougars, as they have it 1st and 10 from their own 22. Hand off E.J. Jones, and he tries to bounce it to the outside. Too many people there. First Decatur player in there was Mario Monreal in the backfield, and cleaned up by about 3 other Eagles a little bit further further back. Loss of 2.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of figure out who's on most of these tackles, because almost every one of them has 3, 4, 5 Decatur Eagles making the play.
Across the front for Decatur, it's Wiley Stone, Daniel Rocha, and Wyatt Nix at nose tackle. Thank you, Hunter. On 2nd and 12, Hill under pressure, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. He's across the 30, and he's going to have a Western Hills first down all the way out to the 35. Still got Lane Heston in the ball game, with 30 seconds left in this one, and a huge Decatur lead. Jacob Garcia at corner, and let's see who else we have. Josh Euler at corner, Hunter Hale at safety. Sam Cannon, I guess, will move to safety. We have a timeout here? What's going on?
It's the end of the third quarter.
That was quick. That's the end of the Triple T Windows third quarter. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this.
S&J Pharmacy at 1101 West Eagle Drive can fill prescriptions in 15 minutes or less with fast and friendly service. They also offer same-day compounding, private consultations, medication therapy management, immunizations, B12 shots, a convenient drive-through window, and free home delivery. S&J Pharmacy accepts all major insurance plans, including Blue Cross and TRICARE. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and 9 to 1 on Saturdays. Call 940-627-5400. That's 627-5400 for S&J Pharmacy in Decatur.
Bison Creek Homes is an established home builder in Decatur, proudly serving Wise County and surrounding areas. With an in-house licensed architect and interior designer, Bison Creek Homes has been leading the way in innovation.
No, I said stay, but that's okay. On 1st and 10, that's going to be Caillou Wilson, and he's into Decatur territory, and he'll be brought down by Zach Connor. But, yeah, that's a little miscommunication. That's all right. I was going to I was going to let the commercial run because I didn't think there'd be a very exciting play, and then Caillou Wilson takes it about 25 yards. So first down, Western Hills. We've got more substitutions here on the Decatur defense. We'll try to keep up with them as best we can. Two-back set for the Cougs. Snap is back, handoff Jones. Trying to get something working on the far side, makes a spin move across the line of scrimmage, inside the 35 to the 34. Gain of 3. Number of different Eagles in on that tackle.
You know, as we talk about Caillou Wilson and we talk about his neon green shoes, I can't help but think of the Eastern Hills player a couple weeks ago that had the neon green gloves.
They like only put on at halftime.
I feel like he's missing out by going with the pink gloves here.
It's October. 2nd and 7, Western Hills. 10 minutes and 35 seconds and counting in this one. Pistol formation from the Decatur 34. Handoff Jones, hesitates, gets around the corner here on the near side. Now met there by Jacob. Is that Jacob? Jacob with buddy, I know you're sitting over there. That was perfect. He broke down, didn't let the guy get to the outside, waited for his safety to come help. Great play there by number 6 at corner, Jacob Garcia. So 3rd down and 6, Western Hills. Hill takes the snap, looks to his right, he's going to throw it down the near sideline. That's Garcia on the coverage, and that's going to fall incomplete. Intended receiver was Brendan Garner. That'll be 4th down. I think they thought they had a mismatch in size over here on the near side, buddy, and then the little man Garcia is having none of it. He's scrappy as they come. He does have him by probably 6 inches at least, yeah. They might want to get a little safety help over the top. 4th down and 7. Pistol formation. Hand off. Around the far side. Bryson Brown coming from the backside of the defensive line. Drops the running back for no gain. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Decatur will take over on downs.
Rob is telling me that the spread was 56. He must have a different poll. I don't know.
We're sitting right at 52 right now.
We thought my math was off. That's not unusual. A few receivers in here. I know Jet Jenkins, I believe, on the far side, split wide right, and Caden Forrest at quarterback. They'll hand off. Is that Achilles Rivera? All the way out to the 50-yard line to the Renshaw Drug 50 and across it, actually. And that'll be a Christian Heston 1st down.
Your attention, please. Jared Foley.
I don't anticipate we'll see much different the rest of the way, especially with Caden Forrest back there. We've talked about his ribs a couple times.
Yeah.
At this time.
Harrison Holmes at wide receiver on the far side. Andrew Ramirez and Caden Cobb also split out left here. Jackson Hogan tied end on the right. Hand off to Rivera, and he breaks through the line of scrimmage. He's got another Christian Heston 1st down, and a hard hit there that Rivera delivered to a Cougar defender. Clock continuing to run with 7:15.
I do believe that was our aforementioned, don't call me Troy Polamalu, number 9.
Yeah.
Bryson Foster that Rivera ran into there at the end of that play.
On that play, the only thing that looked like Polamalu was the hair.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 Decatur. Forrest takes the snap, hands it off to Rivera again. He's got some moves inside the line of scrimmage, spin moves, breaks the tackle inside the 25, down to the 23-yard line. Achilles Rivera, this is his drive right here. I've kind of seen a tendency of Coach Huff in some of these games to do that. One of his backs he'll give it to him several times in a row and make sure they get a chance to score the touchdown. So we'll see if that happens here to really kind of put Decatur over the 52.5 point betting line. Did I say betting line?
You did say betting line.
I meant forecast or something. First and 10, Decatur. Again, it's Rivera. He's through the line of scrimmage, still on his feet, breaks a tackle. Nice power run there by the little man, and he's got another Christian Heston first down into the quick car red zone, inside the 15, down to the 13.
You know, you say little, and as you look at him, he runs tough.
Yeah, he does.
He is fiery.
We've got an injury. It's a Cougar player down on the turf. Let's take a quick injury time. Well, wait a minute. He's getting up. I can't catch the number there. 8 or 5?
8 would be Eric Smith.
Oh, Rodney Hill. It's not 5. That's the quarterback. Eric Smith. So the Eagle offense stays on the field. As long as Smith can make it over to the sideline under his own power, we'll get this play rolling. I guess the only time the clock stops on running clock is for an injury, because it is not running.
I do think that's debatable, because I believe last week it ran injuries and timeouts.
Substitution here for the Eagles. Alex Pantoja will replace Jackson Hogan. It's first and 10 Eagles from the Western Hills 13. It'll be a pitch to Rivera. He's inside the 10, pushes his way down to about the 7. Gain of 5, maybe 6. Looks like it'll be second down and 4. Eagles can get a first down inside the 5. I think they got to get just a hair inside the 4-yard line for a first down.
Another Western Hills player kind of slow to get up. That was number 6, Tyler Willis.
Tyler, what you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, I missed that one. I apologize.
I mean, the Eagles taking all the time they can. Under 5 seconds to go on the play clock. Now they get to the line of scrimmage. It's a handoff to Rivera. He's inside the 5, and Achilles pushes his way across the goal line, and it's another Eagle touchdown, a McLaughlin Supply touchdown that puts Decatur almost to 60 points.
That was a good strong drive.
Oh, they hadn't moved the scoreboard yet. They're well over 60 at 65. That's retiring age right there. Closing in on that myself. They're not putting it on. There it goes on the field scoreboard. They took a while, but your Decatur Tire extra point coming up, and it is booted through the uprights. And 3:56 and counting. It's 66-7 Decatur. We'll take a break and be right back.
Innovative home designs such as modern, contemporary, farmhouse, Texas Hill Country designs, and more. Come put our many years of construction experience to work for you. Visit BisonCreekHomes.com and check out the many beautiful homes we have built. And go Eagles!
Injuries happen and you want your athlete better fast. Experience matters, and SRPT and Top Tier Performance are the go-to experts in sports medicine and rehab with 40-plus years caring for athletes. They offer same-day injury assessments Monday through Saturday with fast-track to x-rays, MRI, orthopedic surgeons, and physicians available. They have an arsenal of treatment options to get your athlete back in the game, including cupping, dry needling, laser therapy, massage, adjustments, dry sauna, and cold immersion. Call 940-627-6290 to get started and go where the experience is. Top Tier Performance and SRPT in Decatur.
Wise Family Practice and Urgent.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, presented by Chapman Landscape and Irrigation, as the Eagles have a big lead here at Herman E. Clark Stadium in Fort Worth, 66-7. What I think will be our last Teresa Mater scoring summary is coming up, right, Justin? I mean, you never can tell. I mean, it's
you never know, but you know what? I'm going to call that one the Achilles Rivera scoring drive.
No doubt about it.
So we started on our own 33. It was 6 plays, I believe 6 carries, 67 yards. Capped off with an Achilles Rivera touchdown run of 7 yards.
And I will say, almost every one of those rushes there was something impressive about every one of them.
Yeah, it's
nice job, Achilles.
Roughly about a 10-yard average per carry.
So 1st and 10, Western Hills, as this one winds down. They'll hand it off to Jones, and he's across the line of scrimmage, but not by much. That was number 15, Wesley Morton, in on that one, along with 24, Zach Connor.
You know, at this point, Western Hills does not look like they are in a hurry to run too many more plays the rest of the way here.
No, they may get 1, maybe 2 off, probably just 1. 2nd down and 8. Rodney Hill still in at quarterback. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. There's your snap. That one's to number 28, number 28, Josh Oliver. And that'll bring us down under 1 minute.
That's a good play by Hatchell right there on the tackle.
Eagles will be off this next week. And then after the bye week, they'll be at home against probably the game that will decide who the district champion is going to be. The Springtown Porcupines. They play Saturday. 3rd down and 8. And Hill's going to throw it deep. And he's looking at number 13, and it's defended again by Jacob Garcia. Great coverage, but I was going to say that's going to stop the clock, but it does not. It does not. We do not have to run another play, and it looks like the Cougs are going to head to the sideline and line up on the 50 and shake the hands of the victorious Decatur Eagles. Another whopper tonight. 66-7 is your final score. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll start our post-game show, see if Sam can catch up with Coach Huff as he exits the handshake line and get that interview over, and a little recap of the ball game and a look ahead. We'll be right back after this.
Care 800 Medical Center Drive is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week to serve you. Wise Family Practice Urgent Care offers sports physicals, DOT physicals, workers' comp injuries, flu shots, preventative health care, weight management, depression and anxiety treatment, and much more. Call Wise Family Practice Urgent Care at 940-626-2110 or visit them at 800 Medical Center Drive in Decatur.
Hey, it's Casey Carroll with the Caraway team. I'm here on location with Chapman Landscape and Irrigation. This job is ginormous, and you got to check it out. It's got all hands on deck, and Chase said he's hard working. He's hard at it. Let's go check on him.
Chase! What are you doing? I was just fixing to go lay some sod, man.
Welcome back to Decatur Eagle football, where the Eagles win bid 66-7 over Western Hills, and I'm trying to see if Sam is down on the field and he can catch up with Coach Huff.
Guys, we're kind of in a situation where we don't have a band to play our school song, and that's generally right whenever I get a chance to interview Coach Huff. So he's going right into it with his athletes right now.
Oh boy, that means it's up to us. Just keep driving this bus. You want to have a, I guess, on-air discussion about players of the game?
We could do that, or I could possibly just
select.
I can
yourself
interview you, and you could do the post game conversation.
As Coach Huff.
As Coach Huff.
I might get myself in trouble if I do that. I really might. I mean, it's going to be very, very, very difficult to select players of the game tonight. It really is. Buddy's raising his hand. Yes, you may. That's true, but.
I think I would say.
So hard.
I think I would say at least defensively, it has to be good. It felt like all game long we were talking about him being in on tackles, him making plays, whether it was on kick coverage, it was on the onside return, it was on just playing defense.
Well, to spread the wealth around a little bit, we could give the defensive player of the game to Good. We can give the special teams player of the game to El Dape. Field goal, no extra points. Offensive player of the game is going to be tough, man.
You know what?
I
got an idea. What if we give it to the running backs as a group?
You're leading Caden Forrest out, though.
Well, that's true.
So, man. What were the... And 2 touchdowns? Let's give it to the running back room.
Yeah.
Jake Milligan, Abram Graham, Jamari Fletcher, and Achilles Rivera. Yeah, there we go.
Here, why don't we give... Here, let me... let's read those out. So, talking about our running backs, so going over the stats for them. So you have Jake Milligan had 10 carries, 85 yards, 3 touchdowns. Achilles Rivera had 6 carries for 67 yards and a touchdown. Abram Graham had 4 carries, 42 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jamari Fletcher, 3 carries, 25 yards. And then Caden Forrest also had a carry and 6 yards. So see, Caden Forrest does get part of that running back group.
True.
He did have a carry, 6 yards, and an honorable mention for his 100 yards receiving tonight. He had a solid game too.
I'm going to see if Sam step forward a little bit and see if I can pick up the post-game speech there. Oh, they're praying. Hey, let's take a real... my man left over here. Let's take...
Hey, and just to also cap off the running back conversation, just to kind of put a bow on it, running backs tonight had 24 carries for 225 yards.
Man.
That's a pretty solid night. In a running clock in the second half.
That's what I was about to say. That went quick.
That went very quick.
That wasn't half an hour.
Someone's definitely going to get home a little bit earlier tonight.
We don't have any scores to go over either. What happened in the NFL game? Hold on, I got you. ESPN app here. Wow. Broncos 26, Saints 3 with 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That's kind of a shocker. The way the Saints started off the season, and maybe Bo Nix is kind of finding his groove for the Broncos.
You know, you could kind of see that as he started the season, too. He was getting a little bit more comfortable.
Who's everybody taking in the UT-Georgia game this weekend? Two really good games by Texas and Texas A&M. Yeah. A&M's got Ole Miss at home.
Yeah, some of the college games this weekend, talk about those. So you have number 5 Georgia against number 1 Texas, number 7 Alabama against number 11 Tennessee. And then some local, more scores that might interest some people. You got Baylor versus Baylor, Texas Tech. You got TCU, Utah, Texas A&M's number 14. They'll be playing Mississippi State.
Tell you what, if A&M can beat Mississippi State, they look like they've kind of worked out some kinks that they showed in that first game against Notre Dame, and every week they seem like they're playing a little bit better. And if they do, and Texas beats Georgia, it's going to be one heck of a game when they have their little rivalry reunion later in the season.
That is a game that has been missing for a little bit now that I think everybody can kind of look forward to at the end of the season again.
It might break the internet, as they say. It's kind of like breaking the backboard back in the days that Daryl Dawkins, before they had the breakaway rims. We used to break the backboard, now they break the internet. Oh, man. I feel like I should take a break, but as soon as I do, Coach Huff's going to stop talking. And Sam, you could just step on up in there and shut the thing down and stick the microphone in his face. Oh, man.
Yeah, some other games, just to give you some scores for Thursday nights. We did have South Lake Carroll finally
tonight.
Finally, somebody beat Justin Northwest. So that's their first loss.
Really?
South Lake Carroll beat them 48-7.
Wow.
You had Denison actually beating Frisco Liberty 49-0. And then we don't really have an update here for Fort Worth Southwest and Eastern Hills. The last update we have is at halftime. It was 14-8, so not getting an update there. But those are kind of the main games on tap for tonight.
So I could go to a break.
Sideline Sammy down there looks like.
I'm telling you, as soon as I hit the button to go to a break, he's going to stop his speech. So
I feel like we're close.
I felt like that for the last.
All right, I think we're getting close.
Thanks for jumping in.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me just a second.
Hey, Sammy's kind of got. I think he's copying me with the whisper.
Yeah, but he's.
You think he's doing it on purpose?
I think his microphone's got more power to it, though. Something. Oh man. Can you hear what he's saying, Sam? What's the topic?
He's letting them know what we're going to do during the bye week and what we're doing tomorrow, what time we're watching film, what time we're stretching.
It's highly classified information.
That's all I'm giving you.
Well, it's better than.
He also said that we're going to have to learn the school song in the bye week in case the band doesn't show up again.
Right. Looky there. They are. The Eagles are on their feet, which means the post-game speech is over. And
Coach Huff.
Let's go down to the Stallion with Coach Huff.
Coach Huff, congratulations on the win. If you don't mind, like your thoughts on tonight's ball game.
Well, the intensity level is what we were looking for tonight to make sure that we were playing at a high level. And it got strange playing on Thursday. The band wasn't here tonight. It's very, very quiet. We came in the stadium. It was quiet. The kids were quiet and warm up, and they were all talking to each other but I thought they did a great job of rallying around each other. Before we talked about it in pregame about getting things right, getting the sideline intensity right, and I thought that they did a great job of that and carried it on through, and that's what we need to see now. They played at I thought they played at a fast level again tonight.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations. Get rested up during the bye week, and we'll see you at Springtown. See you against Springtown.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Sam. Well, let's go ahead and close this out, boys. So as they were saying, we have a bye week this week, and then things get a little bit more dicey. I'm looking forward to a more competitive game coming up in 2 weeks against Springtown, and that'll decide probably the district champion and give somebody a little bit of momentum going into the playoffs. But you got anything else before we?
I think the only thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold you accountable.
What'd I do?
I've been in here for 2 weeks, and we've scored 35 points in both first quarters. I'm just going to expect that as we host Springtown here in 2 weeks.
Well, the play on the field's been wonderful. The nonsense in the broadcast booth is probably going to be just as consistent, and problems that come associated with it too. But tonight's been fun. That'll do it for us, though. So on behalf of myself, Pat Wadlington, and thanks to Buddy Kirkland on stats, Justin Reagan on color commentary, Hunter Donahue on our production and our computer, and the one and only Rob Matthews out there running our camera. It's been a great night, everybody. And remember that Eagle Fight
never dies.
Good night.